What product am I going to push for people to buy? A gas-powered car that I make. What product am I going to push for people to buy? A gas-powered car that I make. What product am I going to push for people to buy? A gas-powered car that I make. What product am I going to push?
Single-digit thousands of dollars these days. You know, it's technically a Ford Mondeo underneath, but you get.
Who's a big fan of the show? He's also a car guy. John, you'll appreciate this. He once owned a Dodge Dakota.
You don't see the googly eyes as much, but it accentuates
The goatee.
the goatee. And John, as an Ohioan, I wonder if you'll agree with me about this. I think
Emojis. She's determined, isn't she? XXX. And yes, there was probably a tiny little animal fearing for its life somewhere in their cold sweat smile. Do you want to reply?
It's still a 5 Series. What does a 5 Series start at? Like 50, 60 grand or something like that?
Can you get
Somewhere around there?
Yeah.
70s, somewhere in there. It's. I mean, there's still that connection. It's the same connection that I won't call them snobs. It's the same connection that some people may.
Would you? Yeah. I buy a penthouse. That's what.
You wouldn't want a house?
No.
You wouldn't want a garden?
No.
But where would you keep your digger?
A big roof terrace, and then I'd buy some.
Probably something really dumb. Probably something really stupid. I don't know, like an ashtray for motorbikes or a cafe on the moon or something. You know, something really, you know.
Cafe on the moon's a good idea.
A cafe on the moon?
Yeah.
Wouldn't get much business there, would it?
Off the motorway then.
I don't think people would like going there.
Why?
No atmosphere.
By not looking at their bins to reference what bin. In fact, I try and look at the first one out. Because if you're the one on the street that's got the black or the green bin out first, it means you know, I know it's the black bins. I've never done it, but I'm going to put the wrong bin out. Let's see.
If you're only getting it now, it's too late.
Oh, it's on the roll. I just got it.
Well, tough.
Oh, what?
You have to have it written down.
No.
I've got it, I know I've got it, and I know Pepper's got it.
Yeah.
James, I haven't got it.
Nothing.
Toby's only just got it, and it is.
the artist, but I've only just realised the song I had wrong. It's White Stripes Fell in Love with a Girl.
If you're a DJ on the radio, you hate this.
You need to squeeze in a track at the end of a show, don't
Yeah,
you?
it is, yeah, but not for
You're
you to squeeze
indicating
it
it.
out during the show.
Exactly.
Deep for back tiring.
That's right.
Good for back time.
At least get the speed limit, please.
you at 6:30 in the morning. I used to play this about twice a week.
Get the speed limit, please.
you at 6:30 in the morning. I used to play this.
Right, so what do you got, Toby?
One for me.
Hotting up, here's track 3.
How many Tesla stores are there? At least every Tesla store has one on order. Okay. Well, you know, they should do the right thing.
So
Yeah, I agree.
getting back to Brian's issue here, what really jumps out to me is the fact that Tesla hasn't gotten in touch with him, 2 days after the reveal is to give him his options. Like, come on.
It's 18650. Like, these cells, Panasonic have been making, and the chemistry's changed and improved over the years, but this isn't this is the existing thing.
Like that.
I feel a bit Carl, I had to call Carl up today and say, look, I don't know if I can make it in, can you come and get me? He came over to my house, we got in a cab and he got me here, right? While he was round my house,
the fact that you can get 22 kilowatts on AC, and the fact that there's so many 22 kilowatt chargers out there, so that you go in, do an hour of shopping or whatever you're doing, and you come out and you've nearly got a full battery or the guts of a full battery. Like,
it's your fault.
But I don't know how he got it. Well, I guess same way as anyone does, but he was like isolated and everything else.
It's very sad. Amber jumper.
He's really in a rush, that car. Just ignore it.
I don't like his positioning.
I saved it so you could show all your friends that you don't follow the roundabout.
Today, Volkswagen Group's manufacturing the MEB-based EVs, that's their platform for pure electric cars, has expanded at that level. Yet, much like yesterday on the podcast, I was talking about Tesla's installed aligned on a very, what could you do for Tesla? Over 1 million vehicles a year now, and that's without Berlin. Story. But they've spent what they've spent, firstly, on directors' remuneration. In other words, Elon's pay package, which was voted through a few years ago.